The last book I read is called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And I give so little fucks that I stopped reading it.
Was it too subtle?
Was the first chapter like, stop reading this book? Why are... You must really give a fuck if you're reading a book about how not to give a fuck. So
You're giving too much of a fuck on not giving a
No,
fuck.
actually, yeah, the book's the opposite of that. It's kind of like telling you why you should give a fuck, but also, but it's saying, huh?
That's misleading.
No, it's not. No, it tells you that actually no, that's part of it. It's just like obviously you obviously you have to give a fuck, but you shouldn't give a fuck about everything. It's actually a really good book.
Does it indicate that you in life have very limited fucks to give, that you really have to be choosy about the fucks you actually give?
Yeah, it actually gives you the number. It's 17. You actually have 17 total fucks in your life.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I still have like 5 left.
Yeah. So
And,
and
that's starting at 30 for the rest of my life. I really gotta be choosy with those fucks.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've used up all my fucks.
Damn.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Just like try to steal other people's.
Can you do that? Can you steal other people's fucks to give?
Hey, excuse me, do you have a fuck? What? All right, that's mine now.
Can you please give a fuck to me?
You just burgle somebody. Hey, there's a robbery. Oh my God, what do you want? What do you here? Take my card. I want
Give
your
me all your
card. What do you
fucks.
want? I want your fucks. Give me your fucks. You want to fuck me? No, I want your fucks. I just want your fucks. Give them to me.
But I never give a fuck.
Exactly. So you should have 17. You should have approximately 17 fucks to give.
We should open up a bank of fucks.
Exactly.
Are you not using your fucks? Do you need to store them for later?
Yeah, you just use it like savings. You know, you put them all in the bank, and then the bank can loan out fucks to people who need them,
Yeah.
while you know, keeping your fucks.
When you
safe.
finally find something to give a fuck about, you come back and get your fucks.
Yeah, have an interest-bearing fuck account.
Your fucks can grow over time.
I think this is definitely the most time you said fuck in this podcast.
You have to bleep like a good percentage of this.
This is a family podcast.
Whose family? Who's sitting down with their loved ones listening to Spinoff?
All right, gang, let's all sit by the fire and turn on the Spinoff podcast.
Did you not read the promotion? We're on every kindergarten radio.
Let's listen to this wholesome media.
They're just like, hey guys, they're talking about smart guys.
We love Smart Guys. Such a great kids show.
They just sent us an email. You guys said fuck
Come to think of
178 times.
those family shows,
In
did they
the
ever
first
actually
12
say
minutes.
anything like shit or damn?
No,
No.
they were family shows.
Usually no one ever said damn. I feel like that's one of
Damn.
the low grades.
Damn,
Probably
maybe.
damn.
Yeah. Or shoot. Or crap.
I mean, yeah,
Those aren't
obviously,
cuss
those
words.
aren't curse words.
Exactly. The lower end version.
I
of it.
was told they were when I was a kid, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you get punished for saying stuff like crap or damn?
I wasn't allowed to say the word fart.
Damn.
Fart? Why? Fart is like a natural thing that comes from your
Mom
body.
didn't like the word.
So did you use like toot or like pooted?
I passed gas.
Past gas?
Yeah.
That's not fun.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Did the person who you passed it to accept it?
Pass it along. Pass it along.
Excuse me, I'm going to deposit a transfer of gas. Please hold it if you'd like, but if you don't like it, give it to a friend.
Guys,
Okay.
let's start this bank of fucks and gas.
Yeah.
The bank, the trust of
Oh my god.
Brian, Eric, and Shahir's bank of fucks and gas.
Off. Spin-off. Podcast.
Hi, I'm Brian.
Shahir.
I'm Eric.
Wait, no, we have to.
The
introduce
fuck
you.
up, Eric? Why do you
think you are? You think?
Oh my
show up
God.
2 podcasts in a row, you can just say whatever
We
the
told
fuck
you
want?
exactly what the fuck to do the last time, and then you just don't do it.
They weren't in a row.
Hi, I'm Brian,
I'm Shahir.
and this is
Spin-Off.
the podcast where we take a show and we pitch spin-offs.
Based on people, places, and things in the show, or sometimes nothing at all. Nothing. Today we have a very unspecial guest with us again. He appeared in the episode where we spun off Heroes. This is, ladies and gentlemen, Eric Escobar.
Hey guys, how you doing?
No fanfare. We didn't even put claps in there for you.
Yeah.
Really? Can't
We didn't
you
clap
edit
ourselves.
that stuff in later?
I
Nope.
am. I'm not going to.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh
Yeah.
okay. Can I do it for myself?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Eric is our first ever returning guest, and we're already regretting it.
We were regretting it when we even thought of the idea to bring him on to pitch.
Yeah. I like how last time we waited till the end to start shitting on Eric, and now we're just starting at the beginning.
Yeah, no. He knows now. He's indoctrinated. We don't have to wait.
Oh.
He knew what he was getting himself into.
I did. I'm kind of regretting this now.
Good.
Good.
We're only here to hurt your feelings.
Our goal is just to make you not want to come on this podcast ever again.
That's our only goal. It's the only goal we've ever had.
The only goal?
Yeah.
Thought it was to make tons of podcasts about shows you guys liked.
No.
Nope. This whole point of this podcast is to just make you never want to come on it.
Yep.
Wow, you guys might actually give a fuck about me then.
Yeah.
Hey, stop trying to tie in our banter. We don't do that. We ignore the banter and we move on.
No, I mean,
My
you guys
fucking
actually
God.
care about me. Did you put
No.
that much effort into it?
No.
All right, I'm done with this piece of shit.
Yes. Okay, let's just stop this podcast. Eric's ruined it. Eric's killed the podcast.
I was gonna ask him about like what he's done between podcasts, but
No.
now you know what? I don't
Yeah.
care.
Oh my God.
Okay. Can I still say what I've done between podcasts?
Do whatever the fuck you want. You know.
I feel like if we ever end this podcast, we just have to blame it on Eric.
Of
Yeah.
course.
What? We have Eric come on, and then we just announce that we're done with the podcast and get up and leave, and he's just there. Well, now's a good time as any.
Wait, is it now? Are you guys... Okay.
No, this podcast is never going to end. All right. So, the show we are doing today. You thought I was going to ask you what show we're doing, did you?
Yeah, you changed it up.
Yeah, change it up. The show we are doing today.
Smart guy.
Oh,
Yeah, fuck you. Take that from you. How dare you not ask me what show we're doing?
So, Eric, what show are we doing?
Smart guy.
Oh man, I forgot he has the power. He could control that. He could just cut.
edit whatever
he could just
I want.
cut that out.
This could just not be the podcast. You could just be listening to an hour long podcast of speeches by Malcolm X.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, that's the podcast now.
Sure. What's it called?
Malcolm X speeches.
Nope, it's called spinoff. Still smart guy,
I
but
don't
it's just
know.
Malcolm X
What are we
speeches.
doing, guys? All right. Whoever wants to answer it first. What show are we doing?
Smart guy.
Another slice of the life of Master T.J. Henderson. Super intelligent, a fine young gentleman. A 10-year-old whiz kid busting high school. A pugnacious little shorty with 1,000 IQ. He's got away with the ladies and he's keeping it real. Your favorite little study buddy, he knows the deal. Daddy's still just a kid. On the ball, very clever. You could say that he's bright, brainy, gifted, whatever.
Your brother is smart.
He's a smart guy.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Smart guy.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Smart guy.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Is that the second one?
Oh, that's the first one.
Yeah. But what's the second one?
The second one is I forgot.
Oh, yeah, look
It's
it up.
the-
But it's a new, like...
Every
band for
day's
it.
another.
I feel like we've had this discussion before.
Aren't they all wearing, like, shiny suits in that one?
Yeah. It's there was that time, that period of time where like shows just changed their theme song. It was 3 seasons too. You don't need a theme song change.
But didn't
in
it start
3
with the old
seasons.
theme song and then remixed into, like, the new theme song?
Did it?
I feel like it did. Yeah, it started, like, with the old one, and then, like, 3 to 5 seconds in, it switched into the new one.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Sister Sister?
Yeah, that's
Because
sister,
Because
sister.
Sister did that. Smart Guy is an American sitcom centering on exploits of child genius T.J. Henderson, who moves from being an elementary school student in the 4th grade to a high school student in 10th grade, attending the same school as his 2 elder siblings. It was created by Danny Callis. The series ran for 3 seasons on the WB. Was it? I didn't realize it was on WB. on the WB from April 2nd, 1997 to May 16th, 1999. The series was produced by who cares? In association with Walt Disney Television.
Did you guys have any favorite episodes of that series? Smart guy.
Sister.
Smart guy.
Oh yeah, wait, we're not spinning off Sister?
No, it's spinning off smart guy. At least that's what I was told.
See, the problem with Smart Guy is I've forgotten a lot about Smart Guy.
Me too.
I watched it like when it came on Disney Channel. I was always watching it, which it makes a lot of sense now. They didn't I always assumed it was originally a Disney Channel show.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not.
But then I realized they never had promos for it or new episode or anything.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it was only
Makes
on for
sense.
3 seasons.
yeah, and also it feels like it was on for a lot longer.
They really used up those 3 seasons. They repeated it back to back to
My
back.
favorite episode was obviously it's me, so it's basketball related. It's the episode where T.J. Henderson was the star of the basketball team, but Kyla Pratt was better than him,
Oh.
and he faked his injury so that she could get the last minutes of the game. And then they played for Red Vines. I forgot. Red Vines or Twizzlers. I forgot. Yeah.
Remember the very special episode, Smart Guy, where there's a pedophile. That's fun.
Oh, that was a creepy one.
Yeah, those pedophile episodes are always fun.
I don't remember a lot of them to have a favorite, but that's the most memorable one, the one you mentioned.
No, the one that I remember liking was Marcus is dating a girl, and they start to think she's crazy or something.
Oh yeah.
So they set up there's a whole thing where they think she's trying to murder him.
Yeah.
And then it was just a setup between her and two other girls to try to get back at him for something. I don't know. But they cut the power and they go after him with pig masks and knives, and that scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Oh wait, now I remember my favorite. It's the one where they made a commercial for his dad's company and showed it during the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, where he hacks in, dressed up like a ventriloquist dummy, and then just.
I mean, now as adults, we know those cost millions to actually put a commercial during the Super Bowl.
Wait, do you not remember what happened?
No, I remember.
How'd they get it during the Super Bowl?
Didn't they hack some studio or something and play his tape during it?
Yeah, so what I was saying is they went into they said that, so they shoot the commercial and they paid the guy to have it during prime time. He told me he was gonna have it during primetime television, and then they played it at 2 a.m. and so no one's gonna see it at 2 a.m. So TJ does the most rational thing and dresses up like a ventriloquist dummy and sneaks into the studio and goes to the control center and types in prime time, Sunday prime time, to air the commercial, because that's how computer programming works.
And not realizing the Super Bowl.
And then it played it during the Super Bowl.
By the way, that must have been the least produced commercial to see be on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because it was just him as a weird superhero.
Yeah. El Nino is coming.
Oh, back in the days when people were worried about El Nino.
There's a whole Bill Nye episode about it.
Mm-hmm.
Shahir, you seem distant.
I just typed in best episode of Smart Guy, and all of them are, hey, remember that episode with Smart Guy when TJ gets molested?
Oh my god! Technically, he did get molested. He did not. He was
The
just
Smart
in
Guy
fear
when
of it.
TJ met a pedophile on the internet.
Was there a final episode to Smart Guy, or did it just end?
I think it just ended. There was no special
When
episode.
did you think they were gonna graduate?
Did they graduate?
I don't know.
Wait, what was? Well, I mean, it was 3 seasons. So if a season was a year of school, he shoulda.
Yeah, but the first
But I
season
don't
was
think they-
7 episodes.
All right, let's see. What was the last episode of?
Remember when he was supposed to go to the
first
super
season was
smart
not
school?
7 episodes.
Also,
looked
guys,
it up.
remember it took place in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, it did too. No,
Did
I
it?
looked it up. The first season said it was 7 episodes.
Yeah. 7, 22, and 22.
That's weird.
You're weird.
They must have not had any faith in that show starting out. Wait, was that the last episode where he drinks alcohol? He drinks beer?
Possibly, I think.
Yeah, the last episode of Smart Guy
So we
Was-
remember him as an alcoholic.
is TJ gives in to peer pressure and drinks beer.
Hey,
Floyd mishandles the situation.
Another favorite episode of mine was where he's trying to beat a computer at chess, but he takes advice from Marcus, like, because he doesn't know how to play, so he makes a stupid move. So he realizes, I'll just make completely stupid moves, and they won't know how to beat it.
Yeah, the only thing is, in that, he makes moves that are completely illegal in chess that would not fly in an actual competition.
you're illegal.
He, like, pulls his queen out first. You can't do that. Your queen can't jump pawns.
I didn't know you were so enamored with
Yeah, I
the
didn't know
rules of
what.
chess.
I don't even know what chest is. I said chest.
You said chess.
Yeah, I don't even know what chest is.
Yeah. My favorite characters were always his brother and Mo. They always seem like a
They're all
funny
one character.
bunch.
Remember when they had a late night radio show?
Did they?
Yeah.
Was that in the garage?
No, it was they were working for a news station because, you know, that happens to high school kids. But it was at like 2 a.m. So their dad wouldn't let them, or Marcus's dad wouldn't let them do it. So they both stuck out in the middle of the night and then went and did their show, and then were super tired during the day because, you know, they didn't sleep. But also no one listened to it. So
Yeah, that's true. Also, the other one where
Sounds like our podcast.
except they got paid. They
Yeah.
don't get paid.
also
get paid.
another kooky one was where he actually got a job at like a corporation, and he worked at it, and then his dad was like, where is he? Oh, he's
Yeah.
still at his job. And then like they said, yeah, a kid can't work this far late into the night.
Yeah.
He's a kid. He's got school.
Yeah, they completely ignored all like child laws in every step. It just throughout that show completely.
Yeah.
They expected way too much of that.
My favorite part was the ending though, where he's still talking to him through some weird TV, like trying to tell him some stuff about the reports.
what are
His
these-
dad comes
What do
in,
you think about these reports?
and then the boss pretends to be like, "Here,
Oh.
I'll save you, Wolverine."
Oh yeah, he was like, "What are you watching? X-Men? I'll save you, Wolverine."
Those are great. I feel like all these shows always have like a nice little bow tied at the end.
I mean, they're kid shows.
Yeah, it'd be weird if.
It'd be weird if just every episode. Well, that's why.
Well, TJ just got raped.
Well, that's the thing.
That's it.
That's
You just
why
gotta
it's-
live with it.
That's why it's crazy that
Still
like
live with
the
this.
last episode was the drinking episode. Like that didn't end on like a super happy note. For all we know,
Floaty.
TJ could be an alcoholic now.
Floaty.
He could, but I feel like a lot of geniuses are.
That's how the show could be left off. He just kept drinking. He just becomes a horrible alcoholic.
But still a genius.
I mean,
Just a really drunk, smart person. Guy, if you will.
So Tony Stark.
Yeah. He becomes Tony Stark.
I like this future.
remember the episode where Destiny's Child was there and they wanted to make TJ a member of Destiny's Child? Because that happens.
Was this when they had 3 or 4 members?
Well, he was going to be Destiny's Child.
He was the child
I
part?
mean, it ended in.
Do you not remember that episode?
It ended in. I vaguely remember it ended in '99, so there would be 4 members of Destiny's Child.
Yeah. But yeah, so there was one with Destiny's Child where they were gonna make him join Destiny's Child. I remember that made me so mad when his dad was like, "No, you can't do it." I'm like, "Why? Let him live his dreams."
I didn't know that was one of his
It's already a
dreams.
12-year-old whiz kid buzzing, a 10-year-old whiz kid buzzing high school.
But I also like how there were several episodes where he found that he had passions that weren't like educational or used his intelligence. And everyone's like, "No, don't do that."
Yep.
Like the dancing episode, and it was like, "You can't
Hey,
be a
tap
dancer.
dance?
You
What the
can't
fuck
do
is your
that."
problem? How dare you? Get the fuck out of here. I'm a
love
really
the-
good tap dancer. No.
I just love the stifling.
You
of,
are
like,
in high school.
doing anything else.
You are 10 in high school.
That's hard enough without also being a dancer.
You're great at dance. You're good at basketball. There's so many things you're good at. No. Stick to school. Let me find out you became a fucking basketball player. I'll kill you. What? You heard me.
But they make millions.
I don't care. You have to cure AIDS.
Remember?
That's a lot of responsibility for a 10-year-old.
Cure it.
Like right now.
Cure it now.
All right, so Eric, do you know what you're expected to... Okay, I should clarify. Eric, this time, he is going to be pitching. I am also going to be pitching Shahir is going to be judging.
I'm
What?
always judging.
I'm interested to see how this is going to go.
Can I ask a favor? This time, don't judge me. Just judge my pitch.
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
I'm actually not here to judge your pitch at all.
Okay.
That's for the listener.
Okay.
I'm just here to judge you. What if both of yours is shit?
I mean,
I might not pick either.
More than likely.
That is true.
Yeah.
Both of ours could
Yeah.
suck.
The real question is, who's going to pitch first?
I guess. Do you want to pitch first?
Yeah, sure. I'll
All right,
pitch
cool.
first.
Eric is pitching first. Normally, we don't let the guest pitch first because we
Okay.
do it. But this is the second time you're here, so who gives a shit? So just do it.
All right, cool.
Hold on, wait. Do you know what to pitch right now?
Do you mean just the basic ideas of it, not the first episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give your plot.
Yeah.
Then the title, the genre,
Title, right.
Yeah.
You have to have a title.
the genre, what channel it's on, and how long it is really.
Okay.
All right. So go.
All right. Do I have to say everything now? Or do I just show?
Yes.
All right.
Say it all at the same time.
My.
Nope. Nope. All at the same time. Speak multiple words at the same time.
Okay, I did it.
Okay,
that was a
good.
good pitch.
Sweet.
Okay.
Alright.
Is it his turn now?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Okay,
Alright,
go
never
ahead.
mind. So my spin-off for Smart Guy is gonna be like a 45-minute.
It's gonna be a 45-minute show.
Yeah, drama.
What dramas are 45
What's
minutes?
45 minutes? Is there like a Mike super short show in between the episodes?
Wait, are you
What the
saying
fuck
like this
happening?
is like on network with commercial breaks? So
Yes.
like total time is 45 minutes?
Yeah.
So it's an hour long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Just say it's an hour long.
I don't know how to do this.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's why I
continue.
say things. Okay. The pitch is gonna be about TJ as a grown-up. He's already gone to college. He finished masters in MIT. He just basically succeeded like everybody expected him to. And now he's got a job in a science lab for a big pharmaceutical company, where he helps create this new type of drug that accidentally becomes like that what's that movie again where the guy gets super smart off a pill? Anyways, he's trying to
Limitless.
create that, but he actually creates a super drug that makes like euphoric chemicals in your brain and gives you a super high
So meth.
for like mixed
Also-
with like ecstasy and Molly.
Also, he went to MIT and then got a job in a science lab as a pharmaceutical developer.
I don't
He works for a science lab who works for different companies, but currently he's creating something for a pharmaceutical company.
No, we're saying I don't think Eric knows what MIT.
Yeah, do you know what
does.
MIT is?
Nope.
Okay.
I just figure they give big giant mitts to people.
No, it's not it.
Oh. Okay then.
It's a technological school for engineering,
He's chemically engineering in this guy.
not chemically engineering.
like
No, I looked it
mechanical
up.
engineering.
It's also one of the highest ones for chemical engineering.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to fact check. Yeah, it's more for like studies in nanotechnology, biotechnology, or traditional. They were traditional.
Yeah, Eric, god damn it. So we went to Harvard. He just went to Harvard.
Sure.
How about that?
Okay,
All right, cool.
whatever. A big school.
All right.
All right. Anyway,
And also, that's not a master's program. Like, you gotta get your PhD.
Yeah. So is he
Just to be a doctor.
It's Dr. Henderson.
yes,
Okay,
you can believe he becomes a doctor.
sure.
I feel like he just created an app and is now a billionaire.
Yeah, I'm also pretty sure he's smart enough to know that he created a meth-like drug.
Yep.
Rather than like a cure for something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
Remember?
he works with a partner and then he scraps that and tries to start over. Except his partner keeps all the actual work they did and actually makes the drug.
Okay. That's a more plausible.
Okay, cool.
situation.
And then what's the
So-
rest of the plot?
The rest of the plot is his lab partner tries to sell the drug on the streets or wherever, and then he gets caught. But the lab gets in trouble because they track it back down that TJ also worked on that same drug, creating it. So then he gets fired from the company, and for a second his reputation is tarnished, and he has to move back home because he can't get another scientific job.
Yeah, that seems implausible.
He would have a lot of money. I don't think just firing from his job, he'd just have to move back home. He has resources.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure his friend wouldn't be like, "Oh no, yeah, he definitely did it with me."
I don't know. He could be a shitty friend.
I mean, he could be, but also, I'm pretty sure he'd have evidence of scrapping the project.
True.
Yeah.
All right. I like how we're already just shitting on Eric.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Pulling apart Eric's.
Should I keep going, or are you done?
Yep, keep going.
Yo, is there more? Okay.
Yeah. All right. He moves back to his old home.
You know you're not doing the pilot yet, right? You know you have to separately
Yeah.
put your
He
pilot.
moves back home.
Okay.
Where and back in his old town where his sister and his brother and Mo still live around.
Wait, they still live with their dad, or just
No,
in the
they still
town?
live
Okay.
in the same town. That's it.
Okay.
This is the most interruptions of a plot that has ever been done on the show.
Yeah.
Well, it's Eric, so we've already established we don't give
going.
a shit about Eric.
Okay, so he moves back into town where they live, and he meets back up with them, tells the situation, and he gets a job being a professor at a school that his sister's a dean at.
Wait. Okay.
All right, then, and then
He just got a job as a professor.
Yeah.
He didn't go to school for teaching anything
Nope.
at all.
Nope.
Just got a job
Professor.
as a professor.
yes.
Okay, cool.
Anyways, as he's trying to start a new life in his old
It's a
hometown.
long ass plot.
Yeah, I know. People approach him that there are people that were working with his old partner about the drug he was selling, and want him to make the drug again and want to pay him for it, or they try and threaten him to make it by threatening to hurt his family.
All right.
Does
So
he
he
start making it?
pitched Breaking
Well,
Bad.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this
Yeah.
Breaking Bad?
Kinda.
Okay, so Breaking Bad.
All right.
And what's
What,
the show called?
Yeah, what's the title?
Breaking a Smart Guy.
Oh.
All right.
And
Eric, leave.
Okay.
what network is it on?
Huh? AMC.
Eric, please leave.
Okay.
God, Eric.
Eric, go away. And he said, so you said it's a drama?
A 45-minute long drama.
Who's in it?
All the same actors.
Okay.
Name all of them.
I cannot.
You can't.
I just Taj Mowry. That's
Taj Mowry, Jason Weaver, Omar Gooding. That's Cuba Gooding. And Essence Atkins.
And Beyonce.
Wait, what?
I'm confused. What?
Yeah, when Destiny's Child comes back.
Okay.
To bring it back.
Oh, yeah. Obviously. To tie it all
Fine.
together.
Beyonce
Yeah,
met
Destiny's Child. Destiny's
appearance.
Child has to
Yeah.
come back as Destiny's Child
Yeah,
in the show.
to buy drugs.
We're here to buy that drug you're selling.
All right, let's put on the show now. Oh, God, remember when that was a thing in all shows like that? There'd be an episode where a band came on, and then they just randomly have to have a 3-minute performance.
Except for Sister because Marcus Houston was in Immature, so they just brought on Immature.
But they also had another episode where they were at spring break, and I forget what the band was, but they were playing, and they just showed them listening to them.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they had yeah. Oh, remember when he pretended to be Batman?
Yeah.
Gosh.
So that's my pitch.
Oh yeah, we completely ignored that. Now we're on to something else.
All right, so Brian, what's your pitch?
No, Eric, that wasn't. No, it was good.
Nah, I don't like it at all.
I like that.
I want you to leave.
I like that. Both him and. All right, I was trying to think of all the guests we've had. Aaron Brown was a guest. How him and Aaron Brown both just took the main character and put it into the future. So it's more like a reboot, not really a spin-off.
That's how you do it.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's just the same characters, all of the same characters.
Yeah. All right, so mine is also placed in future. It is a spin-off. I am in the future. I mean, it's present day. I am spinning off Mo.
Sizzlack?
What?
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 Kid?
Tibbs.
Who?
Who?
Mo Tibbs.
Who?
Okay.
What?
Huh?
Morris
Where?
Tibbs.
What?
What?
Hmm?
Why?
Huh?
How?
What?
You guys ask a lot of
He
questions.
was adopted.
You're adopted.
What?
Huh?
What?
Okay.
You know something I don't know?
Huh?
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
I don't know anything. Or do I know
Are
everything?
we brothers?
What? Where did that come from?
I mean, I've always thought we looked alike.
I mean, this episode is sponsored by Ancestry DNA, so
I thought it was
You-
23andMe.
use coupon code SPINOFF and you get 20% off your first DNA testing.
Don't say that. Someone's gonna like be typing it. No one's gonna be typing it.
When you say you're first, you're planning on them doing more?
Yeah, you know, when you get your DNA fused with Cree DNA and you have to figure out if Captain Marvel is your father or your brother. Because kissing him would be weird at that point.
What if we just started like doing ads for companies that didn't ask us to do like that aren't paying us and just see how like if they eventually just start paying us.
They're just like, we got 100 people trying to use the coupon code SPINOFF. Can we figure out where this is coming
If
from?
we just do it to Squarespace enough, they'll just be like, all right, I mean, I guess we'll just let it work.
I mean, we're not paying him, so it don't matter.
yeah, they actually give us money. They just make it an active code.
Yep. All right, Brian, what's your pitch?
All right. So this follows Mo, and it takes place years after the show's end, which I did not realize was the drinking episode of Smart Guy. God, that's getting me. I did not realize that was the final episode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's all. That was my pitch.
That was it?
My pitch is the final episode of Smart Guy. TJ drinks at a party for 12-year-olds, and for some reason there's two 12-year-olds drinking beer in the back, because that's the thing.
And then Mo comes back as like a older person, just like, hey, TJ, don't do that.
Okay. So this takes place years after the show ends. Our show follows Mo, who is now a successful judge for a daytime reality court show. Though on the outside, he seems to have the perfect life, internally he constantly struggles with whether or not he is making the right judgments.
But it's reality.
The name of
TV.
the show is?
Judge Mo Presides.
I don't like it.
Do you need to use presides? Can it be just Judge Mo?
Change it.
No, why do you always want to change my title?
Because I don't like it.
Why not?
Because it's stupid.
Wow, okay.
It's stupid like your beard.
I'm not Eric Shahir.
I like your title, Brian, and I like your
Yeah,
beard.
but he picked you last time, so
So there is
everyone,
resentment.
everyone gets. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. What? How long is it? And the genre?
It is an hour-long courtroom drama.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Like, really?
No, it's a half-hour dramedy,
Okay.
but it's a courtroom drama.
And the channel is what?
I didn't actually think about that. It will be on the CW.
But to be clear, he's a good talk show judge. So
Yeah, like Judge Judy.
the cases are fake.
Wait, Judge Judy's not a real
No,
judge?
they're real. They're just small claims.
I still want to get back to this. Judge Judy's not a real judge.
All right, so you do know that there are two different types of talk show judges, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there are the ones that are actors, and then there are the ones that are real court cases that are
Televised.
in litigation. They drop the cases to come to Judge Judy, but they've already been settled.
Yeah.
So that's the type of judge he is. So he's an actual judge.
Yeah.
Like a real judge.
Yeah.
Like he
So
went to
he
law
went
school.
to law school.
He went to law school.
I mean, kinda.
What? Huh?
All right, so I guess we're gonna find out that in the pilot.
No.
so
He went to just a really shitty law school.
I mean, I still don't even believe
Did he
that.
go to law school in Mexico? Lale.
Have you seen the show Spin City?
No. Yes.
Didn't the guy in that show like go to law school in the Bahamas or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to law school in Bahamas. I like that. Yeah.
Sure, that works.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like the type of work he wanted to do.
I just thought he
He's-
would have been an actor.
He just wanted to be on TV.
Yeah.
And then he accidentally went to law school.
All right. He accidentally got his bachelor's degree.
Yeah,
and then
I
at the
can see that happening. I can see him accidentally getting his law degree.
Accidentally graduated college.
Summa cum laude. It's a goof.
It wasn't what I thought it was.
They put me on this thing called a dean's list. I don't even
I don't even know Dean.
know who dean is.
All right. So Eric, what's your pilot?
Oh, now I can go into a little bit more detail about
Yeah.
my show.
No, like
No,
tell
now
us
you
your
go
pilot.
to your pilot. What's your first episode?
The first episode is where you find out what happens. He's a happy guy. He goes to work. And
He's a happy guy. He goes
Yeah.
to work.
yeah. He has his partner, Robert, who's been working on the drug, and we all know what happens with that. But he also
We all know what happens with
yeah, because I
that.
just detailed the thing. So they have to
God.
repeat it.
Well, that's why I was like, you're pitching your pilot after this, so you don't have to give too much detail. And you're like, yeah, I know. And you just kept giving detail.
Yeah. But there's more detail.
Okay.
Going. So we know what happened with that. Just as a refresher, what happened
he
with that?
creates a drug that's an actual euphoric drug like Molly and meth mixed together to basically give you a super high.
Mm-hmm.
And he's supposed to scrap that, which he thinks he did, but his partner Robert keeps it.
Mm-hmm.
Same time, he's dating his lab assistant, who he doesn't know has passed with drug addiction. Robert gets the lab assistant to actually do one of his deliveries of drugs. And then she gets caught during a drug bust by the cops, and then she goes to jail, and then she basically rats out Robert, and Robert disappears. But then everybody still blames who helped him create it, which was TJ. He gets in trouble with the company, gets fired, and then has to leave because his reputation's been tarnished as a scientist. And so he goes back to his old hometown and is able to get a job with the help of his sister, who is the dean at a local college. So he goes and becomes a professor there. And because his brother has taken over his late father's roofing company, he also needs help keeping the house. So he decides to move in and help his brother.
Wait, Floyd died?
Yes, this is the future. His father died.
What happened?
Heart attack.
But he was healthy.
Yeah, that's racist.
Huh?
This is-
How's that racist?
It's racist as shit. He's black, he had a heart attack.
He moves in with his brother to help him maintain that house that they all grew up in.
Once again, racist.
Why?
Here's a $1 billion question. So, Floyd was able to maintain the house by himself as a single parent with a roofing company that Marcus inherited, but he's not able to maintain the house.
It's 2018, Shahir.
So,
Times have changed.
Prices
what
have gone
times
up.
have changed?
Yeah.
Property
People
value.
don't buy roofs anymore.
So, wait, hold on. You think the price of the house went up? The house that he owns? And it's not paid off yet? It's been 20 years.
Marcus
He's
inherited.
taking
Okay,
out a lot of mortgages.
I
on it.
will. Marcus inherited the company. He's not a roofer.
Okay.
He thought
Floyd
he could be.
Floyd always just fixed the roof, so that just makes the whole house better. If you have a good roof, you have a good house.
Love how he's defending.
Sure. Okay.
I
So,
was just saying.
so he inherited the company and just decided, you know what? I don't need anything else. I'm just gonna go into debt because
No,
because I want to keep the
He
company.
has guys.
So he has guys.
Yeah, he has guys.
So he should be able to
He's
maintain
just
the
not
house.
very good at running a business.
I mean,
Why can't he afford the house?
Oh,
he didn't say afford, just maintain. Like,
Yeah.
cut the lawn, Like,
So he just can't cut the lawn? That's what he
No, he comes back to visit Marcus and notices that his old house has just not been maintained, and like Marcus doesn't really do anything other than just work and
okay,
take
yeah,
care
that's
of himself.
Yeah, that's racist.
No, I just thought Marcus just normally would like kind of drive his father's business in the ground if he doesn't know anything about roofing.
Why didn't
He's a
Why didn't he just sell the house?
yeah.
Yeah. He's still holding on to it because it's the last thing he thinks is a memory of the family together, because none of them live together anymore. His sister's off somewhere else, and so was TJ. And so all he had after his father's death, because he lived with his father until he died. And then...
Man,
it's
that's
just-
racist.
Huh?
Why did Marcus live with his father by himself?
Yeah, you said they lived in the area before, and I asked at the same house, and you were like, no, in other places, just in the area.
I'm saying
So-
not all of them live together.
But Marcus lived with his dad.
Yeah.
Until how long? When did his dad die?
He died... Wait, what year did it end?
99.
99?
He dies immediately after the last episode.
No, he died 3 years before that.
3 years before 99?
No, 3 years before
so in the pilot,
2018. He died in 2015.
the whole series, the
So-
smart guy, he's a ghost.
So Marcus lived with his father until he was in his mid 40s.
Yes.
That's racist.
What?
Big racist right now. I don't like it. It's ignorant. What did he do before roofing?
Huh?
What did he do
He
before?
worked for his father. His father gave him a job.
So he worked for his father for the last 20 years, but he doesn't know anything about roofing.
He doesn't know anything about the business. He didn't do the roofing, but just covering all the other stuff, like expenses and all that, he never learned. He just wanted to stick to one career choice,
Which was what?
roofing. We're really sticking on this roofing thing a lot.
I'm just laughing because of the implausibility of that.
Oh, wait till we get to mine.
Why keep the company? just
Anyways,
don't have the
point
company.
is, he goes back. He's living with Marcus. At one point, some goons from the old operation his partner had come approach him about trying to make the drug again. And first they offer him money, a lot of money, like 200 grand for a batch of the drug that just gets people super high. And then they also try and threaten his ex-girlfriend, who is currently in jail for the bust. And then, but
How-
he still...
How did it threaten her?
They said they got people in jail. They can make sure she doesn't live to see another night or something.
Like that time in Breaking Bad when they got the people in jail to kill all the other people?
Sure,
Okay.
that happens in a lot of shows.
Like Breaking Bad?
Yes.
Okay.
Why didn't he just go to the cops?
Huh?
Why didn't he go to the cops?
Yeah, what's stopping them?
Yeah.
Huh?
Why
What's
didn't he go
stopping
to
him
the
from going
cops? And also, hold on. Why do they know he made the drug?
Huh?
Why do they know he made the drug?
Because it was all over the news about how somebody got...
Okay, so if it was on the news and he started making the drug again, wouldn't the cops just immediately shut him down because he is the creator of the drug?
Yeah.
So he just goes to jail in the first episode.
No, I didn't say he mixed the drug yet. I
Okay.
said he refuses to.
Yeah, but then they threaten his family.
Yeah, but then he
Yeah,
has to
yeah,
break
no,
that.
no. He doesn't. They don't threaten. I said they offer him a threaten to kill his ex.
Okay.
Okay.
So does he say no?
He says no.
Mhm.
Does she die?
Let me keep going with that.
Keep going.
episode. Okay. Later on, he found that Marcus has been in debt with the company and trying to put a mortgage on his house to keep the company alive. And then he has gone to a loan shark to get the money to keep the company afloat. And then he still owes the money to loan shark, wasn't able to make the payment back, and they're gonna come for him. So TJ tries to help him by just accepting the offer from the people who want to make the drugs. And so he pays Marcus's debt off and then has to find a way to actually make the bad drug again.
So he goes to jail. It's not like they have to find Walter White. They know who Walter White is at this
Yeah,
point.
They know he made it, and
Yeah.
so if it starts getting on the streets, the first person they're going to go to is him.
The person who made it. It's not like when he went to jail, they were like, new drug, here are the ingredients.
You should hear Eric's trying. He's doing his best.
Okay, I guess my pilot sucks.
No, it's a good pilot.
Nope.
Mine sucks. So.
I'm gonna shit on yours next. What's going on?
Cool. All right. No, good job, Eric.
Was that the end of your pilot? So
there were more details, but
Go
never
ahead.
mind, no.
So we made him feel bad now. You've made him feel bad.
So Marcus went to a loan shark and to keep his company afloat rather than just getting rid of the company because he has this house that he needs to maintain.
Never mind.
Eric, please continue.
No, Eric, you have to take the joke like Brian would.
You mean just agree that it sucks?
Yes.
Alright. No, I'm just gonna make it a little bit more interesting that his sister, who's the dean, is dating Mo, who's become a detective, and is gonna catch him.
Oh man, so our shows can't exist in the same universe. You've ruined our negotiations.
Oh yeah, maybe he's a detective judge.
Do they have those?
Maybe he's a a detective that passed the bar.
I mean, he
Possible.
could be one of those judge who just finds you, arrests you, and judges you.
He could not be an actual detective and just arrest people for fun.
Is he Judge Dredd? This would be a whole new. Wait, hold on. Is this a
dystopian future?
Yeah, is this a dystopian future?
Sure, why not?
Honestly, all it takes to arrest people is just having a large amount of handcuffs.
I feel like you're delaying you doing your pilot.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that. Why would I delay something?
So Brian,
It's almost like I don't want to say
what's
my
your pilot? And also, is it just Bad Judge?
What?
The NBC show Bad Judge?
Is that a show?
Mhm.
What
was a
is that
judge.
show about?
It was a show
About a bad judge.
about a judge who was bad. It wasn't a reality show though. She was just a bad judge.
Oh my god, this was a show.
So Brian, what's your pilot?
Alright, so once again, I'm Brian. Alright, so the pilot. I'm stepping on my cord. Okay. The pilot, we open to a courtroom. It's completely silent. We hear a voice announce, "The Honorable Judge Mo presides." We see Mo in a black robe standing at the podium. He goes, "I made my decision. I award the plaintiff." The plaintiff? Oh my god.
The
that's not-
plantain?
The plaintiff. I made my decision. I award the plaintiff $45 for the damages the defendant caused to their bathroom. And then it ends, and you realize that it shows that it's like a TV show, and the cameras, and everyone walks away. And he goes backstage, and he's at craft services, and he asks a question the producer comes up and congratulates him on a good show, and Mo's asking about important things like how do you look and how the lighting was, and then while he's leaving, someone comes up to him and asks him if he remembers him, and says that he was on the show, and he had awarded he had given his ex-girlfriend his hamster, and the hamster died because she didn't take care of it. So he is accusing him of killing his pet hamster. And then you were going to say something.
No, not yet. I was waiting for the reasoning of it.
Of what? Reasoning of what?
Keep going.
Okay. And so before Mo can say anything in response, the security comes and pulls him away. But then the next court case, he right here. Next case, two people are arguing about a fence that one of the neighbors painted purple, and the one neighbor is suing him to say that he cannot paint his fence purple. So Mo goes to the court. The trial goes on. Mo goes to his chambers, which is his dressing room, to deliberate. Deliberate? Is that the word?
Mm-hmm.
With himself?
You're staring at me. I'm afraid.
Good. You should be.
To deliberate. He's in there for a while. So I don't know if I said the producer's name is Mike.
Okay.
Mike comes in and asks him what's taking so long, and he's just like, it's an easy. oh, Mo's just like, I'm worried I'm gonna make the wrong decision, and Mike's just like, it doesn't matter. Just these are small claims. Just pick someone. Like nothing, nothing you do matters. And then Mo comes back up, and so Mo goes back up and excuses it and just dismisses the trial, and then he decides that he no longer just wants to randomly pick people, but wants to actually take these cases seriously, and yeah. And so he starts like taking his cases more seriously.
That's the whole pilot.
Yep, it's the pilot.
So he wasn't taking the cases seriously before.
No, he was just like picking. Like he didn't care. It was a show. It was a show to him.
What made him
But
care?
he was a
now?
real judge.
Huh?
He was a real judge.
Yeah.
So
Were you
we
gonna
have to
explain how he
follow
became a
the
judge?
rules of the law.
Yep, we said Miami. Or
Well-
Bahamas.
What made him care?
What's the standard of proof in small claims court?
What do you mean?
It's preponderance of evidence. Is that it?
Probably.
You know a lot of big words.
So he would have to follow that. I think there's evidence.
Uh-huh.
So you can't just pick.
You can.
No.
Judy just picks.
No, she doesn't. Not at all.
Okay, well, I guess he wasn't thinking of the ramifications of his decisions.
And now he is?
And now he is, yeah.
So who owned the hamster? Was it a hamster?
Uh-huh.
Who owned the hamster?
Yeah,
You can't just award a hamster to somebody that doesn't own the hamster.
They could
You-
do what
you
they
didn't
did in
know
olden times.
you know
Try
the
and cut the
purpose?
hamster in
Huh?
half.
You know the court case. You weren't there. You don't
That's
have-
why I asked the
you weren't-
question.
You weren't at the trial.
Who owned the hamster?
I don't know.
Answer the question, Brian. You're very worried about
Who
this hamster.
paid for the hamster? You can't just give somebody a pet.
Oh, by the way,
It
I've
wasn't a
been,
divorce.
Shahir, I've been hiding my hamster in your apartment.
That's legally Shahir's hamster now. See? That could have been the case.
Was it the case? So then he did it. So he can't blame himself. I mean, he can't blame himself for it. Yeah.
Whoa. Was the hamster painted purple?
If the boyfriend left the hamster in the girlfriend's house and she was taking care of it until she stopped taking care of it, then he can only blame himself and not Mo.
But he does blame Mo.
But Mo wasn't at fault, and he should know that.
Why is no one blaming
All
the
he has
hamster?
to do is read the court case and be like, "Oh, that hamster was there for 2 months before I made my decision. It was probably dead when I made the decision."
So that's my pilot.
Both of you, you
I-
both lose.
I feel like
No
I'm
one
getting-
wins when the
I feel like
family
I'm getting
feuds.
worse every episode. I'm sorry. I put more effort into.
Wait, hold on. But did the cat do it this time?
There is a cat?
It's always the cat.
It's always the
It's
cat.
always the cat.
All right, now's the point where I judge you guys more mercilessly than I did already. Eric, your pilot makes no sense. Only because he was dragged through the mud because he created the pharmaceuticals. Also, what was he making? Like what was he supposed to be making?
Yeah, that's
He was going to make the drug from Limitless.
Okay, so why did it turn into meth?
Because the drugs go through a lot of trials, see what they do to people first, and then they realize this shit is not right, so scrap it.
pretty
Yeah,
sure
but-
people are just mixing chemicals.
Yeah,
All right, try
yeah,
this.
yeah, that's not
All
what
right,
happens at all.
get you high. Okay.
Yeah. Oh shit! Let's get people high. We gotta market it now. Yeah. Like people usually know like what goes into a drug that they shouldn't use. So the fact that he stumbled upon a new meth is just he has to be the worst pharmaceutical.
Well, I
person.
mean, he went to MIT.
Yeah.
So
Or may-
he
or-
didn't learn anything about chemistry.
He was learning nanotechnology and was like, I think I want to make drugs now. All right, Brian.
Yeah.
Brad, you don't really have a show.
No, I don't. Yeah, keep going.
I don't even know where to go from here. You just don't have a show. So is every episode going to be like a simulated court case, or is it going to be behind the scenes? Like, it's going to be a mixture of both.
Yep.
And he's just conflicted.
It's gonna be
Yes.
him. He's actually like looking at files, looking at back history. Like he's eventually
He's just opening up cold cases. He gets really deep into it, guys. I want to be a real judge now.
He just breaks into the like world conspiracies.
Yeah, and then the producer tells him, "Do you know you don't really have a law degree? This is just a show."
This is not even approved for the United States. Wait, hold on. Where did he pass the bar?
L.A.
Does this take place in LA?
What?
If he went to school in the Bahamas, he didn't pass the LA bar.
Let's see.
How?
Where else would they shoot?
How
a
many times did he
daytime-
fail
In
the bar?
Louisiana.
But
Stamford, Connecticut.
There has to be a place where they'd shoot like a
Stamford,
reality
Connecticut, with Steve Wilkos and the Jerry Springer Show.
show. All right, he got his bar in Stamford, Connecticut.
Okay, cool.
Did you say Sanford, Connecticut?
Stamford.
Stanford, Connecticut, like Stanford and Sons.
Yep. Okay.
So this is the part where I give you guys episodes.
Seasons, but
Episodes?
I mean, probably episodes. Yeah.
All right, well, so you said your show's on AMC, right?
Yeah.
All right, so your show's definitely not getting a full season order. I'm thinking 6 episodes. 6 episodes tops.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but that's actually really
Nothing.
respectable.
For AMC.
Yeah. And then Brian, your show gets as many episodes as Bad Judge got.
All right, let's see. Hold on. How many is this? All right. Bad
So you both get one, like a partial season order.
Judge.
Actually, yeah, and that works for AMC because AMC has like the broken apart seasons. You know, they get one half of the season and the second half. So like they go into production on the first half of the season and they're just like, nah, this ain't it.
Woohoo! I get 13
Yeah,
episodes.
but they,
All right.
that means they get the
13
season
episodes.
break.
Hmm?
That means they get like the season break for a few months and then come back 3 months later.
No. They don't come back.
Okay.
They only produced those first episodes and that was it. But hey guys, it's not only me that gets the shit on these shows. It's you
What?
too, if you want to. Or if you really like them and you're like, Shahir, you're a fucking asshole. You can comment and say that. You can comment on the page, you can comment on our Facebook.
Wait.
Can I comment and say that?
Can they like vote themselves?
Yeah, you can vote for which show you'd rather see.
Where can they do something like this?
You can do that at tangentcreates.com/spinoff.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
really
yeah.
cool that they can do
There's
that.
actually it'll show. It'll be like episode 16, and it'll say Smart Guy, and then you can vote if you would rather see Breaking a Smart Guy or what was your show called again? Judge Mo Presides. Yeah, those two mouthful titles right there. Yeah. So yeah, you can vote for one of those shows, or you can continue your never-ending quest to not vote ever. And yeah,
And if they want to like keep updated with like stuff we're doing, or just want to like talk to us, where can they do things like that?
well, there's a couple places you can. Actually, you know what? Why don't you tell them, because I totally forgot all of the places. I know Spinoff the podcast at gmail.com is where you can send us your questions on why I allowed this to happen.
Or why we continue to do this week after
Yeah.
week?
And
What
then-
is wrong with us?
Does
And
anyone ever email
Facebook.com.
suggestions?
No
for shows?
one emails the shit. Okay.
At Facebook.com, there's Spinoff Podcasts, and then that's where you can find us. And also let us know why you continue to watch or listen. Watch would be on YouTube. Listen would be everywhere else, because
Whoa,
this is a
can we see this
podcast,
on
an
YouTube?
audio podcast. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Oh, is it like do we do a video podcast?
No,
Oh.
no, there's just a picture.
Oh.
So there's like half of my face and half of Brian's face, and then a crudely photoshopped image from the show that we've done inside of it. I have no idea how you're gonna do Smart Guy, but but yeah. So that's it's half my face, half his face, and then a crude picture of the show.
Crude,
And-
huh? I
yeah.
think it's a pretty well photoshopped.
Pretty well
image.
photoshopped. Yes. And yeah, you can watch our faces for the duration of the episode, or listen to it and turn off your device if you have YouTube Premium.
I feel like there's somewhere else you can check us out. If you like images, you can go to Instagram, where we are Spin Off the
Podcast on Instagram?
Spin Off the Podcast on Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what was it on Twitter?
Spin Off Cast.
Yes, Twitter is Spinoff Cast. That's correct. Yeah.
This, maybe Julie has something. This is really confusing. Maybe we should just be the same thing on everything.
Or maybe we should be nothing on everything.
Oh my god, maybe we should just no longer exist.
All right. Well, we just faded away, guys. It's been real.
Oh my god, Shahir just faded away. Oh my god, Eric! Eric!
Eric, I don't feel so good.
He faded away.
Oh yeah, this happens every now and then.
Mr.
Wait,
Escobar,
oh
I don't feel so good.
Am I going to start fit?
No, it's only one. It's a half, and we're 3 people, so
Half of you.
yeah, half of you can fade away. So, this has been a show.
It has. It literally has been a episode of a show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I apologize if I came across too harsh.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta understand, Eric sucks. So...
Eric sucks, but he's also a cool guy.
Yeah, he's that friend that... He's there.
I am there.
Yeah. Like, he's right here right now. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Sometimes I'm over there on the couch.
Yeah.
So,
That's it?
yeah, I think that's it.
Cool.
This can't be it. We gotta say something more entertaining. We haven't said a single entertaining thing this whole podcast.
I doubt that.
Should I pitch my pilot?
Sure.
Oh no, okay. No, don't even get to do that. Oh my god. Eric, do you have any? I don't know. Do you have anything to plug?
No.
No.
I
We're-
don't do anything.
Where
Like
can
not
people
even a
find you?
charger?
Huh?
Like not even a charger? Is your
I mean,
is your battery
I didn't
dying?
bring mine. Or it's somewhere around here.
You're at 37%. You should probably like charge your phone at least.
Yeah, I'll plug my charger in.
Yeah. So you'd like to plug your phone?
Yes.
Cool.
All right, Eric. If people want to find you on the social medias to like stalk you, where do they go?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And where would you bury the body
Yeah.
if you did it?
Under the floorboards of your apartment.
I live in an apartment,
Wait,
so that's
that's-
probably not possible.
That's where I bury my bodies.
Are we Mexican by our bodies
No,
again?
no, we literally just put our bodies in the apartment below you.
We just go to the next floor down to the apartment, open the door, and just leave a body bag right there at the door.
Yeah. Oh wait, you put yours in a bag?
Yeah.
Brian just tapes his to the ceiling.
I mean, they're gonna probably find yours first because they're looking for bags.
Yeah, they just come in and they're like, I swear our roof is like
No, but
2
if
feet
yours
lower
is there
right
too,
now.
they're just playing the other dead body out of the bag.
If they're looking at bodies and they're like, some of these are in bags, some of them aren't, they're not gonna just assume that a guy got like really particular in putting them in bags and then just got lazy.
No, they're gonna blame the person next to the bag.
Oh, the guy. They're just gonna think each person not in the bag killed the person and put them in the bag and then happened to die.
Yeah.
It's the perfect murder. So anyway, thanks for watching, listening. Wow.
Are we finally?
Thanks for watching or listening.
Thanks. Just thanks for
Just
being
thanks.
here.
Thanks for
You're
being
probably
here, yeah.
not, but
If you like created a stage play with your your teddy bears or your stuffed animals or like your
Your Muppets?
action figures, and you just like made a stop motion animation version of this podcast to our audio track, please send it to us.
yeah. Also, what are you doing with your life?
Also, I would like to be played by He-Man.
And as always, I'm Brian.
I'm Shahir.
And I'm Eric.
And this
Not
is-
as always.
Not as always, but this one time,
Yeah.
second time.
No, I'm always gonna be Eric.
Oh, you haven't heard? We're changing your name.
Can you legally do that?
I
Is that
mean-
what you made me sign?
Yep. Spin-off podcast now owns your name.
Yep.
So you have to change it because you're not. You're
Can I
never
use
coming-
Brad?
Yeah.
No, that's also taken.
No, we can use Brad.
Brad?
Mhm.
All right.
But it has to
Bradley
be spelled
Cooper.
with an E.
I am
like
now
bread.
Bradley
Like
Cooper.
Braid?
Yeah.
Braid?
Yeah.
All right. Braid, thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome.
All right.
I'm Brian.
I'm Sheer.
I'm Braid.
And this has been
Spin off. Right off.
Spin off.
Podcast.